Good morning, guys. So it's like 6:30 right now. I've been up since like probably, I don't know, 3:30. I took my pill and couldn't go back to sleep. But look how pretty it is. It's like cool outside and it's trying to freaking rain. So we gotta hope that it doesn't rain. I'm waiting for little Bocephus over here. You see him? He's taking a sweet time to go potty, but yeah, it's trying to rain, like it's spitting. And I'm really hoping that it holds off. Like, over there, I don't know if you guys can see, it's like really gray over there compared to like over here. So I'm hoping that it's like pushing that way and it's gonna miss us because I really want to get my cabin today. Come on, Thor, look at him. Come on, baby. Thor, where are you going? It's time to go in. It's trying to rain, baby. Look how cute his little mug is. Look at him. He's definitely gained at least 5 pounds since I've had him. He's getting really heavy. Huh, baby? He's so cute. Huh. And he likes to be outside. He actually slept under the camper yesterday during the afternoon. I was like, come on, let's go in, baby. You can sleep inside. And he just was perfectly content under the camper. So he's definitely going to be an outside dog. Maui, no. And this one, get in there. Oh, he's on my nerves. He is still wanting to go and get that female dog. And as you can see, he's a little guy. Ain't nothing going down. It's like as soon as I open this door, he has to like barge out like he wants that dog. And there's nothing gonna happen with that dog. Like, no. He cried all night, all morning, like waiting for me to get up. Shut up. My water boiling and my whatever the heck this thing's called, percolator. So the water's boiling. I'm gonna turn the flame off. Come up here to my storage, my my microwave, get my coffee. I have had it with that dog, like, woo! And these kids, it's 6:30. These kids should still be sleeping. Like, what the heck? What the heck? This is how my day starts. Everybody gets up really early. Doesn't give me no time to like just like decompress in the morning. I've been up since about like 3:30, 4 o'clock. I took my pill and then I just could not fall back asleep. So I did get a little bit of quiet time, but the thing is, I was laying in bed in the dark. Like if I would have got up and turned the lights on, so you can hear the chaos is erupting. As soon as I get up and like turn a light on, like everybody wakes up. I don't get what it is. It's like, it's really frustrating. And so how I make my coffee is I pour like 1.5 water bottles into, sorry, I'm trying to film and scoop coffee at the same time. Like 1.5 water bottles into this. When Paul's home, I do 2 water bottles, so that's about 4 cups. And then I do 1 heaping spoonful of coffee grounds. I just pour it right in there and I mix it up. And it smells absolutely fantastic. Like it makes the whole camper smell like coffee. Now, I bought this at Walmart. It's a reusable coffee cup. Now you can see this got too close to the burner and it kind of melted the mesh, so I'll probably get a new one here soon. But anyway, so this is a reusable coffee filter, and I'm so glad I bought this instead of like the paper filters, because that would have been like a really big mess. And the coffee goes really easy through this. So basically, well, let me show you. Top of my coffee cup, and then I pour my coffee into here, and I only let this brew for just a few minutes, because if you let it set really long, like I was letting it set for 10 minutes, it's so strong. It's like cowboy coffee. So just a few minutes and then I pour it in. I really love my percolator, even though I don't use it correctly. The first day that I used it, I was so excited. I did it just how I saw in the YouTube video, and it didn't work. Like, it didn't work at all. Just water came out. Like, I don't know what I did wrong. So that's when I just started pouring the grounds in there, and I took the little like insert out. And it like the coffee just tastes so much better than like a regular coffee pot or like a Keurig or whatever. So I'm really content. I bought it on Amazon for like $17. I told Paul I'm gonna buy another one, or even a kettle. Like I just want something that like that I can boil water in. But I really like it. I don't have any issues. Periodically, like out of the little spout, like on the bottom where it's welded, it kind of leaks, but just slightly, so it's not a big deal. But I really love my percolator, and I enjoy making my coffee in the morning. It tastes way better. And I think like the downtime to make it in the percolator is less time than a coffee pot, because you got to sit and wait for the whole pot to brew. Okay, finally got myself ready. Okay, so it like sprinkled on and off, the ground's a little wet, but it didn't rain enough to make it like muddy and like a hot mess. So I don't know if you can see. I don't think you can see. There we go. Okay, you can see out in the valley, like it's sunny, but up here, like, oh, we got the clouds. It's not bad outside. It's I think it's in the 50s. I just got my long sleeve sweatshirt on. So anyways, I will show you guys where we're gonna put the cabin. I'm super excited. So when we had the excavator, I had the neighbor dig us a hole back here to put like dump our burn barrel out in. As you can see, I got it going. So in here is where we're gonna put all of our fantastic burnables. And then once that fills up, we'll bury it and dig a new hole. And this dirt is like super blackish gray. It's really weird. The neighbor says he thinks that they like imported it to kind of build up like the platform or whatever we're on. So dug that hole, and then down, which I'll show you, we dug a second hole to put our outhouse on. So that hole's pretty big too. It could probably fit a lot of poop in there. Okay, so this is the entrance to where our cabin's gonna be. As you can see, the leaves are changing and it's really pretty. So I'm actually up on a hill. So going down is not bad, but walking up, oh my God. It's like doing the Stairmaster at the gym or something, or whatever it is. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, it's not a bad walk down, but back up, your girl's out of breath because I'm not in shape yet. So, and we got all these, like, the neighbors call them butterfly bushes because they attract the monarchs, and there's like a ton of monarchs and they're like super big. But anyways, you can see I'm getting closer. It's gonna go right in here. Is gonna be where our cabin's gonna go. We got a lot of woods. I took the four-wheeler through it yesterday and the kids thought I got lost. I knew where I was going. We thought about making this over here like a drive, but if we see I'm down the hill now, we want to be really secluded and like so people don't know we're back here, you know, because that's the idea. So I think we're gonna let this grow back, up, at least up by the road, and then we'll just kind of keep a path to kind of walk and drive down. I don't know if I said, but they are coming with the cabin. They called Paul about 8 o'clock this morning and asked if we were good to go. I'm like, yeah, we're good to go. Call him back and tell him to come. So, because he's coming home tomorrow. So, okay. I'm out of breath, sorry. Your girl a little husky and I'm not in shape. Okay, so here's where the cabin's going, and it's going long ways. I originally wanted it tucked back like this way in that corner back there, but Paul told me no, so we kind of compromised, and the front door is gonna go so it's facing, this eventually will be a view. Once we kind of cut down all that stuff, trim it down, it'll be a view. And the neighbor, because he's so good at this stuff, he dug us a trench. He was thinking about us, and that way the water, when it rains, it doesn't collect under the cabin and make like a super muddy mess and like pool up, because down in this corner it pools up. So there's a trench that goes all the way back and it goes around to kind of lead the water, and then we've got a natural creek this way, so he put some PVC piping underneath of it before he buried it to make like the road. That way the water can run out that way and down the mountain. He did a really good job. We did this all with a bobcat. I shouldn't say we. He did it all with a bobcat. And then there's a little, I don't know if you can see it. We're up on like a hill kind of. So there's a slope down there. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it slopes down. And all this will eventually like clean out and like level out. But right now the biggest thing was to get this, the pad. That's the word I was looking for, the pad, ready for the cabin, which if I come down here, that way you can kind of see it. It's not perfectly level, but it's good enough, and they're gonna build the cabin up on like blocks to level it out. So he got it as level as he could with the bobcat. Like this type of work needs like a dozer because there's a lot of rock and stumps, but he did a really good job. So back here is gonna be the cabin. I'm super excited. They should be here within the next hour, I would think. And what I'm really stoked for, and Paul's like gonna be really excited about it too. So I think the neighbor had a lot of fun, even though it's a lot of sit down work and it probably hurts his butt and his back. I think he had a lot of fun clearing this stuff out because he like made us paths and I took it with the four-wheeler, and it was really fun because it's like bumpy and like hilly. So like right here is another, see the drainage, the trench comes around here and it'll drain out down there. So back here, so okay, hang on. So here's the cabin, and you come this way. Back here is going to be the porta potty, and it's going to be designated for poops. That way we're not stinking up the cabin. Come up here, I'll show you. So, and eventually I think I'm going to make like a walking path with like some stones or a bridge. I don't know. I'll think of something. So, over here is the hole. It's probably 5 foot deep. Like if I stand in it, I think my head would just come to the tip of like the top of the dirt. So basically it's going to be composting. So we'll use it and all that stuff will compost down there, and I don't think it'll ever fill up, to be honest. But if it does, we'll dig a new hole and we'll set that house somewhere else, or clean the bottom out. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But you can see there's more paths through here. Like it goes way down. Like our property goes out that way and it goes way down there. And it's fun to ride the four-wheeler on, let me tell you. Oh, and there's a bunch of hickory nut trees. So my daughter was, well, and my son was super excited because we were driving and there's like hickory nut trees like right here. So we made a fire last night, and I found the perfect combination to make like the best smelling fire. So I found like a cedar tree, like a dead cedar tree that I had taken some wood from for the fire, and then I had those hickory nuts, and you burn both of those at the same time. It smells so good. So good. Like I'm thinking about burning that in my cabin when we get a wood stove. Like it was like a sweet, like nutty hickory smell. It just smelled really good. So like if you ever want a really good smelling fire, burn cedar and hickory nuts. You bet I'm gonna be collecting those hickory nuts to be burning in the fire. Here it's coming. So right now he's turning it because up by our road it's like really hard. It's a sharp turn, so luckily the trailer he's got it on, it's got like hydraulics that turns the whole thing, so he doesn't try to have to wing it. So that's pretty cool. Here it comes. It should be okay down here. Those dang guineas. I don't know if you guys can see them down there. The guineas. They're guineas. They're not turkeys. They're guineas. They're down there. So, oh hell, he's coming in hot. I thought I had more time to move. I gotta come back here and kind of show him not to back up in the ditch we got. Here we come. And it just started raining. So luckily it doesn't like rain until we're done. So I had to come up and let my dogs out, but oh my God, we've been at this for 2 hours. This guy's stuck. He got down here, got the cabin in place, everything was good. He had it jacked up and he was trying to level it out with bricks or blocks, whatever. and it starts to downpour, and I'm like, oh my God. Well, luckily, I was like, lucky, you know, we got it down here before it started raining. Well, it starts raining really bad, and the blocks are sinking into the ground. Oh my God. And then something really scary happens. So we're standing there, and we decided that he's gonna have to stop and he's gonna have to lower it because it's just too much rain, it's dangerous. So he starts to lower the cabin, and I am not kidding you, this cabin slides off and it's coming down, and this guy's in front of this cabin and he's trying to like push it back up or something. I'm like, oh my God. So it slid down to the ground. Luckily it didn't break or nothing. But now we're playing hell trying to get him up the slope. It's been 2 hours and he's like trying to crawl, like use his hydraulic trailer to kind of push himself up, but it's not working. He's stuck. I had my truck attached to the neighbor's truck that was attached to his truck. I could not get it. So, and I wish I would have got that on video, because it was like the scariest thing to see that cabin slide off of those bricks down onto the dirt. Like, woo, he's lucky he was not down on his knees or something, because he would have got taken out. So we're currently fighting to get him out, and I guess he's got some people he works with that are coming up here in the 450 to pull him out, maybe, hopefully, because I'm cold, I'm wet. This whole thing, my whole like mama bear sweatshirt is soaking wet, and I've been out here for 2 hours in the rain, the wind, with the neighbor, of course, and whew. So this is gonna be good.